Empress. You guys, or just the house of Sag, which is talking a lot about the spirit, right? Spirituality, religiosity, all of that. So you could just be checking for the house. It could be, you could have Sag in a different placement. It doesn't have to just be for your sun sign. But I'm saying this because there's a lot of good energy here. But this is after a journey filled with many discomforts. So a channel song that I got for you guys right before I went live was Push It to the Limit. And I couldn't remember who made the song. So whenever I searched the song up, it's so crazy. Y'all, Scarface keeps coming up. Like, in my energy, I'm finding Scarface come up in this one other reader that I watch, because I don't really watch I don't, because I'm my own reader, so I'm very specific about who I watch. I got like two main people, honestly, two main people that I really watch, and then my most is three. But anyway, something about this Scarface energy. So the reason why I'm saying that, whenever I was searching for this song, because I'm thinking, push it to the limit, I push and I push, I, whatever. I'm thinking about the Rick Ross version. Whenever I searched up the song, though, um, the song from the Scarface movie, Push It to the Limit, is the one that came up. So I'm going to read a few lyrics from that song after we look through the Rick Ross version, because that's the one I heard in my spirit. Push it to the limit. So something about you guys pushing your limits or something like that. So as you can see in the caption, we got astral consciousness. So Sagittarius represents travel in a lot of ways, like spiritual travel, metaphysical travels, traveling through the astral plane. Sagittarius energy is also talking about like setting your mark or your goal and pursuing that, with a lot of determination, a lot of drive here and precision. That type of energy you guys got. It's like a lot of your energy is here, because we got a lot of arrows. We also have a lot of fire energy. But here's the thing: even though we got fire and arrows, it does not outweigh all this cup energy, well, vessel in this deck. You guys got a lot of vessel energy coming out here. This is talking about like an overflow of some type of love or emotional outpour or support. I don't know if this is you. Some of you guys could really, really, I don't know, like you could really have a deep connection with spirit. And I don't know if whenever you're communing with your guys or in the spirit realm or just meditating, maybe like most recently, like you guys could have like really been having like very passionate emotional communions with spirit or like meditations. This doesn't have to be like you're crying. There could have been some tears here. This could even be happy tears or relief tears. Somebody like finally releasing some type of energy here, because we got an energy here that's talking about somebody who was holding on to guilt because of something from their past, or some past decisions or actions while they were, along their path here, while they were experiencing these discomforts. Now, when you see this card, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Like, this is something that somebody's been dealing with for a long time, or this could just be talking about the journey of the soul for those who are called and chosen, right? Because once again, Sag represents spirituality and religiosity, right? It is that house. So if you look at this card here, and it says debilitated and then discomfort, but you see all these paths, all these stairways, right? I'm gonna show you all the cards that came out eventually for you, so you can see, you can get an image of this, right? So obviously your card was the first one to come out. That's how I know that this read was for Sagittarius energy. And then we had debilitated, discomfort, and then we have progressions. So this is talking about your journey here, your spiritual journey, or your journey overall. And then we have heart. So this is talking about a lot of people's, like, their family, their journey to build or maintain, sustain a foundation here, or kind of like find their way to secure a strong, solid foundation, whether that's like community, family, or within yourself, right? That inner guru. So these are the main cards that came out for you. So this is talking about a time. This is a time where you're going to be like, it's like a celebratory energy. Yesterday, my most recently, I've been channeling Jubilee energy. This is literally what came out here, but this is also talking about This is talking about somebody releasing or making peace with their past, making peace with the past, right? Because even when I had wrote that in the caption, I don't know why Spirit said, you need to put the instead of your, like, put the. So like I said, this is why I wanted to specify that you don't have to be a Sag sun sign for this to resonate with you. Okay. So there's going to be some travel here too. So something about you discovering like different ways to deepen your astral abilities, your astral projection abilities or whatever is also assisting you in this manifesting a move here. Somebody's manifesting a move, and not just that, someone's manifesting a move where you're going to be with more of your tribe, your soul tribe, or like tribal members or people that you really can relate to on a spiritual level, right? People who genuinely care, who are generous just as you are generous. So I'm also channeling a very, very generous Sag energy here, or something about you along your path. A lot of these discomforts came from you being very generous, or just a very generous energy here. Somebody here could have had a, like, maybe in the past you were, let's say you was a scripper in the past, or you did some type of work like that, or you worked in the sex industry, or that type of provocative dance or whatever, right? And maybe you could have held on to some type of guilt, or beating yourself up, beating yourself down, or feeling unworthy because of decisions that you made in the past that maybe you haven't fully forgiven yourself over, just because of the views that other people have. And I apologize if even I was someone who came off like very, when it comes to those topics. But look, I have a hell of a past my goddamn self, so I don't want anyone on my channel to think that I am shaming you, slut shaming you, whatever the case may be. Me personally, I had a very promiscuous path my damn self because of the sexual abuse and assault that I was exposed to at a young age, and even in my older age. So I totally understand whatever your decisions was, we don't really need them details. This is just a matter of you having this rapport and a solid, deep connection with the Most High, and, just aligning your life or your decisions or whatever to be forgiven by the Most High. Like, just remember being forgiven by the Most High, being grateful that in a way you continue to be here, right, and continue to be able to progress, and this, that, and third, given opportunities to make better decisions, new choices, whatever the case may be, to move differently, right? You can count that as being forgiven by the Most High. You don't need other people's forgiveness for that, right? Especially if you didn't do anything to them directly, or you did what was necessary to try to make things right with the person, right? So just because a person may choose to fixate on it, even though you gave your genuine and sincere effort to heal the situation or clear up whatever misunderstandings, whatever the case may be, that does not mean that, you are still unforgiven by the Most High, or this is an energy that you too should still be holding on to, just because this person is choosing to hold that over your head or hold it as a grudge or some shit like that. That doesn't have anything to do with you. It doesn't. I know it sounds a little crazy. Even when you start thinking about, okay, well, what about, people receiving karma from me? Even those people, if they are met with the Most High, right? If they confess to the Most High, they being genuine. Maybe this person, let's say somebody fucked you over, right? And they did try to reach out to you, but, maybe you blocked their number, you changed your number, whatever the case may be, like you just cut off complete access for them being able to contact you. This is not saying they never had access before, but that time has gone, right? They ran out of time to be able to really get through to you. So, but let's say that they still within their own time, their own difficult journey, whatever the case may be, or making their journey difficult for them goddamn selves when it came to that. Okay, let's say they finally got to that and they try to reach out to you, but they weren't able to reach out to you. That doesn't mean that that's the end of the world for that person. As long as that person goes to the Most High humbly, right, and just really, pray for forgiveness and confess to their wrongs or whatever. You know how Catholics, how they have like the little confession booth or whatever? We don't need that shit, because that's something that's already set, or it's like it's already set with us, between us and the Most High, or the spirit realm, the unseen realm, right? So it's that type of energy here, right? As long as your intentions, like you are being accountable for your actions and what you did, where you was wrong at, whatever the case may be, right? As long as you did that, right? And you took this to the Most High, or you prayed over this, or whatever the case may be, like, you're good. Right, so something about y'all understanding this, or us like deepening our understanding about this, and not being prisoners of our past because of decisions that, you know, we can't change. Like, it's in the past, we can't do nothing about that. Only thing we can do now is be mindful of how we move forward, knowing or with the information and the knowledge and the wisdom gained from those past fuck ups or those past decisions or whatever the case may be, right? That's all the fuck you can do, is make better decisions moving forward. So something about these better decisions that your ass been making is bringing in like a lot of joy, abundance. This shit ain't made up. This shit is on the fucking cards. You got happiness. All this shit came out together. Joy, happiness, abundance. But I'm telling you, it's something about a rebirth of this. There's some type of feeling, some type of vibe or energy here where somebody felt like this was script from them, or felt like this energy here was restricted from them, or I don't know, like it came with what's the word I'm looking for, like, even if you felt like love or that type of energy was available, and I'm definitely channeling somebody's family here, somebody's family tree, because we got the world tree, but it came out reversed. So this can even represent somebody feeling disconnected from a lot of people, but it's like something about you coming to that understanding that as long as I'm connected to the Most High, you know, I'm connected to higher powers, higher spirits, I'm connected to all the people that I need to be connected to. I don't have to worry about, you know, me not being able to connect on a deeper level or whatever with the people, you know, that I generally like grow up around, or that I would like for them to experience, you know, better things as well alongside with me. So something about this energy here. Okay. So mourning, we got the Seven of Vessels. So the Seven of Vessels is talking about somebody that's either mourning over connections that did not work out, or this is mourning over past decisions. Mourning over past decisions, or holding some type of gift here when this was all a part of your growth, right? These progressions, this was a part of it. So something about your decisions, mourning your decisions, or you could be doing this now. This is what's helping you move forward or release this energy. Somebody's definitely like, there's some energies here that's getting like a good cry, or something about you reflecting back on these good cries. Even a full moon in Pisces can pull this out, or can kind of trigger this with some energies. We got the Stag though. The Stag reminds me of the Druid card in a sense of like holding the space, right? So anyway, we got movement here. So there's definitely some travel going on for somebody here into a better direction, better environment and circumstances. This is also talking about you deepening your connection with earth and water elements, right? Since it's this fire energy, this is talking about merging that spirit energy with the surrounding elements or whatever, or finding ways to to coexist with these energies for our highest good. So anyway, let me read you, because I want to read y'all some of these lyrics in this Push It song. So we got Port of Miami. Some of you guys could be from Miami, or this is just talking about traveling overseas. Some of you guys will be traveling overseas. Some of you guys are like, your spiritual gifts have heightened so much, or it's like you've spiritually grown and progressed in your spiritual abilities so much so that you're able to visit these places like in the dream state, or like even in vision or meditation. You're able to visit these places before your actual physical body is there. This may even be your ancestors or the Most High giving you a preview of what's to come. So something about that type of energy here. For you. There's also something about a connection here, because we got attraction, the Two of Vessels in reverse. So for some of you, this could talk about these mourning past decisions over the past, or I don't know, like past connections or relationships or something like that. You got the energy of celebration and you being able to celebrate with others, or that you will be celebrating with others. You will not be by yourself. So even if for some people there was an energy here of you celebrating by yourself, or feeling indecisive about who you should associate yourself with or not, Yeah, I'm seeing all that clearing itself out here, because there's something about you just being more being more comfortable, embracing your emotions. I don't know, something like that. Your nature. Some of you guys could have even been mourning a death here, or you could be mourning people that you're gonna have to leave behind, or that you had to leave behind because they're not spiritually evolved, or they're just not where you are spiritually to understand these things and why they should, take these actions here. So you could be mourning having to leave somebody that you really love, you want them to come with you. You could be mourning that, hey, I just may have to leave this person behind because I'm quantum leaping, spiritually. I'm just no longer where they are spiritually. I'm no longer there, right? So anyway, we got Port of Miami, Port of My Candy. Ain't got nothing to lose. We supporting the family. So some of you guys, I don't know if this could be talking about your self-made family, your tribe, or you could have been the person who was really supporting your family like in the past, and you're moving away from this because of these people's ingratitude or some shit like that. You could be mourning that because at the end of the day, you love the hell out of them. So something about that energy here, or something about you releasing, you disconnecting from family who don't understand how to adequately love you. They don't know how to adequately love you, even if they are very generous with gifts or something like that. They may try to use gifts. This could even be a father. They may try to use gifts. And I'm not saying for some people, their love language is gift giving. But that doesn't, exclude that, hey, like we need, what's the word? Accountability. At least to acknowledge where you was wrong, instead of, kind of just dismissing that and thinking that you can just give me something in place of that. But, that unresolved matter is still underneath there. That doesn't serve any real purpose, right? So, anyway, we got never traffic for fun, only traffic for funds. So this could be talking about your career as well. This forward movement, this could be because of your a career. You could be relocating because of your career, or something about your career giving you this mobility so that you can like travel, or that you can manifest this move here. But it's happening. Something here about the full moon. This next full moon. I think I had confused and said that the full moon was going to be in Aquarius, but I think the full moon is actually going to be in Pisces on tomorrow. I think so, because I accidentally said that to someone, but it's actually Pisces. Yeah. Now, Pisces is an energy that, let me tell you something about Pisces. Pisces are really sensitive. They really care. I'm talking about a high vibing, or positive Pisces here. But Pisces struggle with telling the truth when the truth may hurt somebody that they care about feelings. Sometimes they can worry too much about hurting a person's feelings opposed to just honoring their truth or something like that. So something about this energy could be related to you or related to this reading here. Yeah, so the full moon is going to be in Pisces on tomorrow. Moon in Pisces has the greatest sensitivity and perceptiveness of surroundings. You can experience feelings of insecurity, be passive, and only wait and see what happens in your life. If you engage in creative or spiritual search, you will benefit from great imagination of Pisces. This is Sagittarius energy as well. Like, this is what I channeled before even reading this shit. Like, this is why all this, look, this is why we got rebirth, the 8 of Vessels here. Rebirth. Then we got the pole star. But look at this person. Look at this. Look at the sky. Look at the sky. And then look at this person walking through these woods, right? We got 10 of Cups, happiness. So you getting the family you deserve, or the community that you deserve here. Because that's why we also have the Hearth card for y'all. The Hearth card talks about a strong community, right? So this is talking about moving from a weak, brittle community or support system into a very strong, dignified one, not debilitated one where it brings a lot of discomforts, right? So yeah, the other day, Sag, your read that I did, it says that it gets worse before it gets better. So this is talking about your greatness coming in after you've gone through the fucking worst type shit, right? There's something about Aquarius for you as well, or just this Aquarius energy working in your favor. Hold on, let me see. This Aquarian energy is working in your favor because Aquarian energy has a lot to do with humanitarianism, right? So you could have dealt with some energies here who dealt with your emotions or your psyche, your mental health in a very inhumane way or some shit. And I don't know why I'm hearing like superhuman and something about you being supernatural, and I don't know, man. Okay, Mercury Libra. Mercury Libra. So this is definitely talking about partnerships and connections here, and using your intellectual ability to kind of pick people's brains, pick people's minds, see where their head is at, where their intentions are, where they are on their spiritual path, or just what's their goals, what kind of goals and stuff that they have here. We got Venus and Virgo. So service. So doing something you love here is what's accelerating this movement, this abundance here. This could even been like you having a difficult path in order to do what you love. You've gone through that, and you're basically on the brink of that abundance coming in after doing that, right? Okay. We got Mars and Gemini. There could be a lot of either a lot of arguments going on, or just a lot of conversation about what's worth, basically like choosing your battles wisely, that type of energy. What needs to be destroyed and what needs to be rebuilt or held together. I don't know, some shit like that as well. We got Jupiter and Aries. Mars and Gemini and Jupiter and Aries, goddamn. But also, Aries represents impulsivity, action, and movement. So something about you not hesitating in your actions, especially when you're being divinely led in those, you're being divinely guided with whatever those actions are. Something about the universe operating off a quickness to a degree. So something about you following your first thought here. Like, this is like, okay, Sag, what I'm getting for you, something about just the way that your perception is or whatever, and your first thought, going with your first thought, right? Well, where you're aiming, right? Your target, something about your first thought here. And yeah, because you see these arrows here on this cell with this person moving forward. So you know, I've been these past few days, every time I look at the planetary transits, and I look at like the main chart, just like we have our own like birth chart, like a photo of the sky when we was born, right? I don't know why I've been thinking about arrows. Like, I've been thinking about arrows. So it's crazy how this is right here. Okay, so Uranus and Taurus, it's the same shit. Sun opposition to Moon, Sun square Mars. Something about you guys, you know how to, basically you have a deep understanding of how your personality is, and you just know what personalities do not mix with yours, or you just know how to, you know how to move differently with different personalities to maintain peace for you, right? To maintain peace in order for you. But honestly, when I think about Sag, this Sag energy, and it may have to do because it is like the house of spirituality, whatever the case may be. Sag has a very regenerative energy. I don't care what the fuck happened, what's going on. Sag has a very regenerative energy when it comes to regenerating that happiness or that joy, that excitement, fun, and playfulness. So something about you doing this is what helps all this abundance to flow in and overflow. This is definitely talking about an overflow for somebody. This could even have something to do with a decision here. But we got a lot of water and a lot of travel. So a lot of love, a lot of creativity, a lot of intuition, a lot of inspiration, a lot of motivated actions here. Inspired actions taking place. Yes, sir. And then your read started at some of you guys could have even had anxiety, like with traveling overseas, or like with water and stuff like that. Something about maybe that's eradicating, or you've eradicated that. But somebody could have had like a phobia too, like with water, for someone, for a Sag here. Something about the autumn equinox is significant for you as well. So you made some kind of adjustment or interaction that was responsible. This is having something to do, this has something to do with the rules and regulations of society and fluctuating views and knowledge of civilization. Something about knowing when a realignment of your perception is due. This is a time to welcome the justice that has arrived with the coming of spring and the fire of creation. Face the coming season. So face this autumn season with honesty and integrity, and trust to right and appropriate action. So honesty, integrity, and trust. Something about you always moving now, allowing divine intervention. So it says the land and the king are one. The land and the king are one. So this is talking about you becoming one with nature, or with your own nature, right? Or becoming one with the land here. So you guys are encouraged to spend a lot of time. This could talk about us becoming one with the land here. This is why all this abundance is coming in, this long-standing abundance, the kind that we want, the quality of love that we want, the quality of community and family that we want, right? The quality of career and finances and wealth that we want. This is why this coming in, because the royals have now reconnected to the land, right? We're one with the land. We are one with source. We are one with the elements, right? So this is what's bringing in this. Yep, the justice it dispenses is long-lasting, and it is both merciful and irrevocable in its final conclusion. It says, we are guests of the earth, not its masters. And like ill-mannered children at a banquet offered freely by a generous and forgiving host, we have behaved badly and are in danger of spoiling the gathering for everyone else. Our thoughtless greed and selfishness have seriously disturbed the ecosystem. So maybe in the past, like you could have had, you could have even engaged in like a thoughtless greed, or you could have been surrounded by individuals. Like, for example, this family here. You could have been surrounded by individuals who had thoughtless greed, right? Avarice energy. But here's another thing too. The world tree reverse, this is talking about that disconnection, right? That not oneness, that being, disconnected with the land. Okay. So thoughtless greed and selfishness has seriously disturbed the ecosystem. So this could even talk about you being more generous with your energy, or those that you were generous with refusing to be generous with you in return disturb something within their own ecosystem, like within their own world, their own karma, whatever the case may be, right? Or this could even disturb you and your emotions, because it's like, okay, where's the reciprocity, right? So it says the fine balance and interdependent connection between nature and humans is pivotal. If the balance is disturbed by any inappropriate or thoughtless action, there will surely be a natural reaction, and the balance will have to be reset, right? So some type of adjustment that you've made here is causing this reset for you, and this is definitely bringing some beautiful things. Like I said, this doesn't even have to be a sad sun, right? This could be air, this could be whatever, or just the house of that energy. Okay. Yeah, so somebody here definitely had like some haunting guilt here over some decisions here, being haunted by decisions from the past. And like I said, this could have even been like just from naivety, or just like maybe your self-esteem was lower. It could be several reasons, right? But the point is, it's the fucking past. That's the point. The point is that it's in the past. Okay, this may involve haunting guilt or over a wrong action or a subconscious feeling of bitterness because of an unfair situation. So this unfair situation could even be like whether in partnerships, finances, support, love, the lack of generosity or whatever. You could have felt like things were unfair for you for a long time here, or just your journey, right, when it comes to others and community, right? You just could have felt like, you know, a lot of things was just unfair. All right. But it was for a reason. Signifies the karmic will of justice that rules our basic concepts of right and wrong, and the inescapable faith that justice will always be done, right? So having that unwavering faith in the Most High, in the spirit realm, or in truth, right, in the scales and balance being restored, right, because the universe operates off balance. So you understand that, hey, this path was a very fucked up, difficult path that had a lot of discomfort. So what can I expect? Instead, so you don't expect a lot more discomforts when you already experienced a hell of discomforts. What else? What would you expect if the universe operates off balance? You would expect a lot of goddamn comforts coming in, right? To balance out the fact that you experienced a lot of discomforts, or that you've undergone, overcame, right? You've conquered all these goddamn discomforts. So what's next? What's next? The comfort is coming in. The outpour of coming in. If you felt like, you know, if you felt like you lacked receiving a lot of love and support and being people being empathic and sympathetic to your emotions instead of it just being one-sided and whatever the case may be, right? Loving on you genuinely for who you are and not for what you have or what you can do for them, right? You felt like shit was unfair, that you didn't get to experience this. You watching other people, you could have even looked at people around you and you know, thought about their families. And this is not to say that you didn't have a big family, but you could have thought about those big families that really have each other's back. You know, the siblings love each other, they care, you know, brothers keeper, sisters keeper. But yours was different. You could have even had a lot of siblings too, but they was hating on your ass. They was jealous because you was chosen, right? Instead of appreciating you and just, you know, whatever the case may be, right? So you could have felt like in a lot of ways you was done unfairly when it comes to, you know, the element of water, the element of emotions, instability, family, right? So this is talking about your star family as well. This is why you got all these stars, the ascended masters, the archangels. You got all these stars. This is talking about your soul tribe too, your star seed family, right? This is why you got all these surrounding this person. So also something about you going hiking at night. I know everybody is not courageous enough to do this shit, but I'm telling you, it is fucking powerful. It is something fucking powerful. I don't know if you have a friend you can do this with, a pet you can do this with. I've even done it alone because I know I'm not alone. I'm always with the Most High. So it's something very powerful about you going out sunbathing here, or being like going on a hike in the evening time during the full moon. Being out in nature during the full moon. So do this on, some of you guys, you can do this on tomorrow, but there's something very powerful about this. So like I was saying yesterday about out of the blue, you just receiving like a lot of love and support and outpour from your soul family, like having people reveal themselves to you, like from your childhood, that you didn't realize until now that these were like keepers, star keepers. You were, you know, these were guides, you know, people who were intentionally placed along my path outside of family, you know, to pour love into me whenever I wasn't getting love from the people I was supposed to get love from, right? So these people may have transitioned or passed on for some time now, but sometimes these people revealing themselves to you to show you that, hey, we're still imparting that love into you. We're still guiding you. We're still being those pillars. We still have the same assignments with you on your soul's journey, right? So something about you realizing this and just receiving like a whole, like just feeling this love here. Feeling this love. Also, this is talking about passions and creativity as well. Abundance, joy, happiness, celebrations, a transition. Something is happening on the full moon too, because the full moon is out here twice. So excuse me. something about being from a very old, like, ancient civilization, or like a past life when you can't, like, it's very old. You're a very old soul here, because it's something about this creature in this card that I had saw earlier. Something about it being the oldest creature. Let me see. Now, the reason why I pulled out my Wild Forest deck for you guys, now it's still a deck that, you know, I'm still familiarizing myself with, but I've had it for over a year now. The reason why I pulled it out for you is because what it said, something about the wild nature, something about you being half, or the Sag being like half horse, half man, half beast, half man, supposed to represent us, you know, always being connected to the wild nature, or reconnecting with the wild nature, not forgetting in our spirituality, or reuniting through our spirituality, the significance of the wild nature, embracing our wild nature, opposed to all these disciplines and all these energies here around us in this plane that's trying to water this shit down. This is why I recommend this book here, Women Who Run with Wolves, especially for feminines. Why? Because it talks about the wild feminine archetype, right? A deeply spiritual book honors what is tough, smart, and untamed in women. What is untamed in you, right? Actually holds secret to your powers, your mystical, magical powers here, right? But if you think about it, the concept of like therapists, there's a difference. Therapists and counselors are not the same goddamn thing, right? There's a difference between somebody who's just basically trying to soothe your emotions for the moment, just want you to pipe down and stay calm or whatever, and try to tame your shit, opposed to somebody who helps guide you through how can you better execute, right, or express this wild nature that's within you, right? So something about these people was something about the individuals you was around, they was unable to feed that adequately, right? Philosophy. So something about if any of you, for those of you who went to school or universities, like even there, like you didn't like sit there and I don't know why I'm channeling a Gemini energy. Somebody, there could be a Sag here with Gemini placements, or it's like a Sag and Gemini energy here. But something about you speaking up too, like even in university. Let's say, like, for example, I had an anthropology class, and this lady, because I went to a predominantly white school, like my school is predominantly white, so this lady, first of all, in one of the first lectures that she gave us, she was so quick to let us know that she don't believe in God, that God is not real, yada yada yada. I don't know what the hell that had to do with us, so why she felt the need to tell us that shit, besides it being spiritual warfare, right? And us understanding, you know, these things don't happen for nothing, they happen for a reason, right? But anyway, the point is, trying to feed that same goddamn lecture of where we come from, and talking about some we come from monkeys and shit like that. And I challenged her rhetoric. Because, first of all, I didn't believe it. I wasn't about to conform to that false ass information, because I know where the fuck I come from, and I don't come from no goddamn monkeys. So I was one of those rebellious, you know, I use my rebellion in a responsible manner. So this could be talking about your energy as well, or something about that, especially when it comes to your passion for the Most High, your passion for truth, your passion for, you know, what's the real facts, right? Not this bullshit that you're trying to feed us, and just sitting in the damn crowd and listening to that shit like everybody else. No, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to say, no, actually, you're wrong. I want to challenge your rhetoric, because it doesn't add up. It's not aligning, right? So something about you having that type of energy as well, that boldness, all right? That could have been some of you guys also. This is what the house of Sagittarius, like, this is this type of energy here for those in a high vibration when it comes to philosophy. So another thing too, some of you guys, I don't know why I'm saying this, but something about your hips and your thighs could be like very, very pronounced. And this is talking about our skin. So you know how the Sag is like the half man, half horse, and you know when people talk about horsepower and how strong horses are, their legs and shit like that, right? So something about strength in travel with this Sag energy, and this is talking about traveling on all aspects, right? Not just your legs, not just cars and boats and shit, but also through the damn planes or just through visions, and you manifesting these moves or these changes like this or through your imagination. So offices, so something about ethics here, ethics, in-laws. Something about somebody's in-laws here could be trying to make their travel, or this travel that's manifesting for them, this move that they're trying to manifest, they could be trying to create discomfort here through the other partner. So we got seeking meaning. Seeking meaning. You were seeking meaning through your path. Or something about you experiencing people trying to cause discomfort from you, and all the fuck you was trying to do was just seek a deeper meaning of your life and what you're supposed to do and your purpose, how to fulfill that. Okay. Why my music went off? Okay. Somebody could have, okay. So something about you being able, or you know how to notice when somebody is future faking. Being able to know when someone is future faking. So, okay, so this could be what these, this full moon in Pisces is going to help amplify for people when it comes to evaluating those that we allow or give access to or entertain. We got negative and egotistic impressions. Inner gypsy and guru. So something about having more trust with your inner guidance. Yeah, ancient wisdom. Pure intentions. Afraid to speak about it. So there's something that you're afraid to speak about, that you may be afraid to speak about. This could be these actions in the past that you feel guilty about. But literally your past is what literally helps others, right? Help free others from bondage, or to know that they can overcome this shit too. Things can be different. Your whole life can change, right? You can literally have a life of complete fucking darkness and transition or shift that into a life of light, right? And love. Something about compassion is here. Maybe you felt like individuals didn't give you enough compassion in some situations where you felt like you needed it. Or maybe you feel like maybe you could be afraid to speak about these things because you know that a lot of people are desensitized spiritually. We got quantum leaping. Something here about old friends, or something about a friend here. There's a friend here that's trustworthy, thinking of you. A trustworthy friend is thinking of you, or you could be thinking of wanting to really have trustworthy friends, which is good if you're thinking about that, because if that's what you're thinking about, then you definitely manifesting that. Yeah, we got be more present. Be more present. So someone is presently having these type of thoughts here. We got you are rare. You are rare. Now here's my thing about having a rare energy, right? It makes me think about like diamond in the rough type shit. Like, it's rare to come across a diamond like just out in nature. Like, when you're looking for, or just certain crystals and gems, you'll find more regular stones than you'll find crystals and gems and shit like that, right? So this is how you have to consider your connections. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, we gotta focus on peace. Royalty. Everybody ain't royal. Everybody ain't royal. So that's a rarity within itself, royalty. So if you're royalty, you damn right it'll take you some goddamn time to find them people, or for them people to find you. Or even if these people are, like, for example, let's say you did, like, for the people that you did connect with, that you was fucking with, right? But they just couldn't see. I remember there's this girl named Ken that I used to watch. She just don't really do readings as much no more. But I love Ken. Oh my God, one of my favorite Capricorn readers. Oh my fucking God. I fucking love Ken. Anyway, there was this short video she made before, and she was like, why, something about letting people treat you like you $2.50 when you the whole damn bag or some shit like that. But stop. Yeah, you're the strong one. You're the strong one. So stop letting people treat you like you weak or some shit like that, or something about you no longer like drifting into that. Yeah, we got agreeableness reversed. Just because, okay. Something about you wanting, like, something about a desire of healthy agreeableness instead of unhealthy agreeableness, like that yes man, yes man, yes woman energy, or disagreeing with you even when it will work in their favor, or the positive thing to do, the healthier thing to do is to be agreeable. So something about you dealing with these energies being tired of that or something like that. Yeah, but when people are like this, it is because they are afraid of you or they are intimidated or some shit, right? Something about somebody's home, something about a toxic home environment could even interfere with this. It doesn't even have to be the people directly. It can just be surrounding energies available, like interfering. We got your labor is not in vain. What may not matter to them matters to God. Your intentions are known. You are being rewarded. This is this reward here. So this is your reward. This is your reward for choosing wisely. Some of you guys definitely have secret admirers too. If you are single or whatever the case may be, there's a friend, somebody you're already friends with who secretly admires you or secretly wants to date you here. You'll be finding that out. Or this could be like somebody, like they may not be a close friend, but they could be tribe here. We got, if you can draw it, you can have it. So some of you guys may be artists as well, like very good artists, or like your precision may be on point, okay? So if you're a good artist, please utilize that divination tool because it's one of the most powerful ones that fucking exists, okay? So if you can draw, do not sleep on yourself like, oh, it's just a little hobby, a little something I like to do from time to time. Hell no, man. That is magic. So something about pretty feet and adventure here. So this could be talking about grounding, but at the same time, anytime I see this card, I think about when it talks about the prophets, how beautiful their feet are, how beautiful are the feet of those who carry the gospel of peace. So this could be talking about prophecy here, but something about you guys dealing with mediocre wannabe copycat energies as well, like yeah, an imbalanced water energy. Or you could have had an imbalanced water energy as a result here. But it's a lot of water that came out in these cards for y'all. Like, it's a lot of support, a lot of emotions, a lot of creative motivation and spark, and definitely a lot of movement. Somebody's moving soon. Somebody's moving. Imbalanced water energy. So this person that's afraid, what it says they are afraid of you. They are afraid of you. This person could be a water sign. Or something about you just dealing with a lot of people who's imbalanced in their water energy. Like a lot of imbalanced emotions or the shit that they're creating, right? Because that's also water energy. It says, trust your path. This was predestined. Everything will always work out for your highest good. Just watch and trust the divine. But at first it wanted to come out diverse. These people, they don't operate in that kind of, or this person don't operate in that mindset here. Or something about you just knowing the difference. You know the difference. You could have been that person in the past. Somebody needs to spend more time with children here. Now I'm gonna tell you something, like, just from my own personal experience, because most of my career was working with children in all kind of different ways, like, you know, all different kind of like behavioral issues, or just normal children who just needed guidance, you know, from some good ass role models, some shit. Like, I did all type of like work with children. And so I'm telling you personally, anytime you spend time with children, like good ass, like some just good children, right? They're still in their innocence and all that shit. That boosts your energy, or it helps your energy. So we got laugh now, cry later. Laugh now, cry later. Afraid to speak about it. Maybe you could have felt like, maybe there's an energy here, like, mocking you. Yeah, we got this bitch slow as fuck. Mocking you. Or call themselves, like, trying to make a joke out of you or whatever. Or, like, you full of shit. Or, we got flashbacks. Flashbacks of sex they'll never have with you again. So, this could be this connection right here that came out reverse for somebody. Somebody is having flashbacks. They're not laughing now. They having flashbacks of sex they'll never have with you again. Oh my God. I'm not even reading that, because this damn read, it won't really messy. I'm not reading that. That's their business. Well, just know the card that I'm not reading, it's just something to do with their fucking karma, the shit that they think is cool, man, and that they into, or something they got themselves caught up in. But that's my fucking business. So we got beauty spells. Yeah, somebody down bad now. If you have skin issues, or just like, somebody, you guys don't have to worry about these energies no more. Like, this was a part of these discomforts that people was trying to like project or conjure for you. You don't have to deal with this no more, where you're going to, like, now, in the now. Because we got, I hate the skin that I'm in. We got hair sensitive receptors. Hair sensitive receptors. So you guys definitely need to be outside, under the stars, the full moon, under the sun. But for somebody here, this pole star, I know that sounds kind of crazy, but something about combining forestry or just very naturey greenery, like an area, whether you even go on a hike. Okay, you can make it a group thing. You can do it by yourself. Like I said, I've done it by myself, but I know a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people, you know, I'm hearing Jasmine Sullivan's song, and I can resonate with this so much. It could have something to do with my Taurus energy. I really don't know, but I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of loving you. I literally feel I'm not afraid of lions, tigers, and bears, none of that crazy. I'm not afraid of the animals when I'm out there at night and hiking in nature, or darkness. I don't fear the darkness. If anything, I'm concerned about crazy ass humans. That's what I be more concerned about than the animals, because I know the animals operates off frequency and energy. So if I'm calm as hell and I'm not a threat, they're not gonna damn come and threaten me or do something to me. 336 on the timer. So if anybody's just afraid of, what about coyote? What about coyotes? And you don't have to worry about that. It's like, I'm telling you, they really do respond to frequency. I can't tell you how many snakes I've been around and they did not fucking bother me, or they just look me in my goddamn face and go on about their business, come check me out, because maybe I'm around their nesting place. They check me out and they keep it moving because they read my energy. So somebody needs to hear that. We got celebrations. Celebrations. Spend less time trying to control and more allowing things to unfold. This is literally what this read is talking about, bro. Or basically us being in this energy of moving from, breakthrough. Boom. Breakthrough. came out reversed at first. So look, if they hated Yeshua, please don't think that these motherfuckers won't hate you. But it came out reversed. The point is, it doesn't matter if the envy is there or not. It cannot do anything to stop this breakthrough. It cannot do anything to really stop your abundance from coming in, right? It's just a matter of you having to shift your mind from, see, I feel like our minds is what gave these motherfuckers the power, like, or a lot of power for these, for these things that they may try to conjure or throw at you, or evil eye, whatever. I feel like it was more so how we chose to perceive it that really gave it more power than anything. Yeah, we got I am. So something about I am affirmations as well, or this is just talking about connect, you being one with source, bringing in all this shit, man. And people can say that they one with source all the time and still really not be solidified in that. When adversity comes in, they're not so much one with source, right? So somebody here in your energy, it says, I am brightening my skin. So something about this self-love, or you, there's somebody, I ain't even about to do all that. I'm gonna say is, if you gotta brighten your skin, there's obviously some self-esteem issues, okay? I don't know if this is somebody you moved away from, somebody you used to, you know, somebody you left in the past. I'm really not sure. It is safe for you to love. Dark magic and demonic sorcery cannot tear apart what God has brought together. Somebody partner here called them by your name, or called them your name. Yeah, I don't even want to get too messy in this read. I want to go to the next one. Somebody you definitely said goodbye to. Goodbye, good night. And I'm about to do the same thing. Said, don't believe it, just watch. So I'm channeling like golden vibes, like gold all in my. For some of you guys, I don't know if you ever saw Scarface before, but it's something about the Scarface energy. I don't know if you guys had somebody like this in your energy, or you had this energy, you have this energy, you had this energy in the past life. I really don't know. But let me go back to these lyrics real quick, and I'm going to close out. So the 2 channel songs I got for you was Push It by Rick Ross. But because I didn't know who made the song, the Push It to the Limit song from Scarface popped up too. So it could be some messages in that for you. Only traffic for funds. All I seen was the struggle. It's like I'm trapped in the slum. Or it's like I was trapped in the slum. I was trapped in the slum. Gotta be careful like with these goddamn spells. Niggas were badly paid. No water. We barely bathe. Better be better days on the way. That's on my damn grave. So this could talk about like your past life. We got I'm pushing it hard. I'm pushing it south. If he pushing a line, he pushing forward. Da da da. I don't need to read that. I waited and I waited. I waited and I waited. I done ran out of patience. They hated and hated. Left them slow dancing with Satan. Oh my God. You left some people slow dancing with Satan, like literally dancing their way into their own detriment, bro. We got fresh in my white tee, Mac 11, swear to God. I bought my first block. Broke it down and tore the block apart. Somebody gonna have their own village, like, or gonna be able to like grow and build a village with other like tribe members, or somebody that's gonna be somebody's manifestation here. I push and I push, I ride and I ride, trying to survive on 95. Yeah, this is definitely somebody traveling. Put it all on the line. So this is talking about faith. At the drop of a dime. This is also talking about a risk taker here. Oh my God. At the drop of a dime, I be pushing them with, yes, 3 at a time. Blah, blah, blah. Bananas in the rifles, no ciphers. I'm just a man to know. I paid my dues, my moves done made moves. I paid dues. My moves done made moves. The Most High had me reflecting on old ass prayers, bro, from years ago. I don't care, like shit that I don't know, like you never even thought about, like you haven't thought about these memories or something about seeing yourself in old scenes of your past when you prayed about something, or you cried about something, or you was hurting and you asked about something, or you swore, or you demanded that something never happens again, or you demanded some type of change, or that this is going to be my life. Something about these things coming into fruition now. Okay? So your past moves making moves for you now. We got I'm smooth. They knew. Nobody used to speak. Now everybody wave. You dunk your mama house. You set your sister straight. I'm building a dream with elevators in it. I'm building a dream with elevators in it. Oh my God. That's dope. That's deep. With elevators in it, tell who made the linen. So, y'all, I'm going to say this. I look at this figuratively because cotton, for example, it's not really good for us to wear cotton because of the frequency or the energy behind cotton, especially like how it was abused or how our ancestors, there's a lot of trauma tied to cotton. So sometimes it can affect our frequency. But something about fine linen, or you wear, or something about linen. But figuratively speaking or symbolically speaking, this is literally talking about an upgrade, right? No gators got on my hater vision. I see ya. I see you, suckers. I see you clear. I know you see me in that phantom, whiter than veneers, allergic to broke. You allergic to being broke? I'm allergic to being broke. So that's affirmation for Sag. I'm taking that. I'm allergic to being broke. Determined to blow up on the boat. We hit the working detergent and soap. We ship it from Haiti. You could be Haitian. Baby, I'm whipping them babies. Let it dry later. Try to whip a Mercedes. Something about Mercedes or Range Rovers. Like just nice, just luxury. That's the message. Luxury. You can't arrange a parade. You got to push it to the limit if you want to be paid. We started minute. The money matured. Your abundance is maturing at this time. My money secured. I got bunnies in Europe. My bubbles be pure. Cost like 100 a pour. Da da da. The world is yours. 100 million and more. Now I run the streets. They all mine. 12 years overdue. Oh my God. This shit long overdue. Call it 2-time. I told you never roll on the soul of a soldier. Oh my. Oh my God. I told you to never roll on the soul of a soldier. You never know that dishwasher may be a beholder. Oh my fucking God. The first shot be last, the last shot be first. Whoever thought that the fat girl would grow into Oprah? This shit about to make me cry. This shit is about to make me cry. Because I know this shit for me too. Or that boy Rick Ross will be mobbing. Oh, or that boy Rick Ross will be molding the culture. I push and I push. We breaking the mold. We push and we push. We breaking the hold, the strongholds. Bro, come on now. Come on now. Y'all, I'm about to close y'all reading out because I'm about to go into a whole praise session up in here. I really am. God is so good. I know I may sound like I sound like somebody's grandma, but I don't care. I have an old soul, man. All right. So let's look at this other one really quick, and then I'm going to let y'all go. So this is the one from Scarface. And it's by Paul Ingman. Push it to the limit. Walk along the razor's edge. Damn. But don't look down. Just keep your head, or you'll be finished. Open up the limit. Past the point of no return. Reach the top, but still, you got to learn how to keep it. Hit the wheel and double the stakes. Throttle wide open like a bat out of hell. You could crash the gates. Going for the back of beyond. Nothing going to stop you. There's nothing that's wrong. So close now, you're nearly at the brink. So push it. Welcome to the limit. Take it, baby, one step more. The power game's still playing, so you better win it. Push it to the limit. With no one left to stand in your way. There is no one left to stand in our way. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this right here, I can fucking relate. I can fucking relate. You see all these damn mountains? You see all these mountains? You see all these different stairways? Motherfuckers intentionally trying to debilitate you. Trying to debilitate your forward movement, your progression, your growth, your evolution, your expansion. Okay. The power games. Real power. Source power. The power game still playing, so you better win it. Push it to the limit with no one left to stand in your way. You might get careless, but you'll never be safe while you're still living. Welcome to the limit. Standing on razor's edge, so don't look down. Just keep your head or you'll be finished. Welcome to the limit. Push it to the limit. Okay? That was powerful. That was powerful. So something about you guys knowing when to wisely not play it safe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, knowing how to divinely, guidedly take those leaps of faith. That fool's journey, right? You was divinely guided in yours. Yeah. I'm going to tell y'all this too. Something about listening to like a lot of reggae or whatever is really good. Really good for your frequency. This reading started at 2:40. Let me see what this number has to say. Or what messages are in that number. 2:40. Some of y'all need to dance. Like, go ahead and start celebrating. I'm telling you, reggae gonna get you right. Dance hall will get you right. So we got tools, implements, and weapons. So something about your divine tools, your spiritual tools here. I'm gonna tell you what I heard. I ain't even gonna elaborate. It says Sag know how to use them arrows now. Sag has channeled how to precisely execute that bow and arrow now. Then tapped into ancient wisdom, past life energy. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this, something I've been noticing about myself. I've been getting a lot of confirmations that I was in some type of warriorhood in a past life, because for whatever reason I have connections to, like, I'm into katanas, like samurai, you know, that type of stuff. Like, I'm into that. Boxing. I like shit like this. I just do. Like, something about that. Are you looking at the things that you're into or interests that you have to find out or to get like little inklings of who you were in past lives? And something about this coming back. These things coming back. So yeah, ain't about to be a dull moment for you moving forward. Not with your damn self, especially. So I'm even hearing new tools, implements, and weapons, spiritual weapons. 240 might be like an area code or an address, some shit. Ask for guidance and direction daily. Angel number 240 tells you to ask for guidance and direction daily so that each day brings you closer to your destiny. It is associated with a high level of adventure and adrenaline. So something about us having a lot of adrenaline or a lot of energy or like a boost of fuel like in our energy. This adrenaline here. You got a lot of energy to burn. Make sure you burn it wisely. It is also a sign your relationship is built on a solid foundation, Sag. And the universe is highly interested in your life's journey. You have all the support. This is an angelic sign that indicates you have all the support and love you need to accomplish your goals and dreams. I'm going to show y'all again. And we out of here. We got happiness. We got abundance. We got joy. Hold on, we ain't finished. We not finished. We got the pole star. You got all that. Look at us. Look at all that support. You got the animal kingdom. You got the unseen realm, the spirit kingdom, animal kingdom, right? Look at all this. All this love and support. You got movement here, forward movement. It with love at that. See that? You see all this water? Rebirth. All right, you guys. I always like to grab like at least a couple cards from my raw deck. Most High says this is a feeling universe. Do not feed pearls to swine. And the Most High is weighing hearts right now. Pay attention to the purge. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys next time.